I was sitting at my desk the other day trying to come up with the perfect idea for a Valentine's gift for my wife. I've already done chocolates, I've already done flowers. What can I do different? I got it. Okay, from my ridiculous intro, I guess you guys figured out we're going to be doing a Valentine's animation today in Procreate Dreams. So let me go on over to Procreate. I'll show you what I've got made up here. So I've got this little fellow right here, and let's see, I've got this frame. It's not going to be animated, so it's kind of just on top of everything. Okay, I've got two versions of my character. When he first comes out, he's going to be coming out from the bottom. And then the second time he comes out, he's going to be coming out from the side. So I've kind of drew him two different shapes. So I'll show you the first character. So that's him right there. All right, and he's going to be doing a lot of animating. He's going to be talking. So we're going to have the mouth moving also. So what I've done, if we go in here into the first characters group here, I've got 4 different kinds of mouths. I've got one set of eyes, and then I've got his body right there. That's basically one character right there. His arm is separate. So I've got a first hand, which is this hand heart one. Then I've got a second hand that's going to be coming up when he comes in from the other direction. So I kind of separated those into two. And I've got those grouped as into the heart and to the hand because they're going to be moving separately. All right, and then we've got some words going to pop up on the screen right here. So I'm going to turn those off right now. All right, and let me show you on the second character what I got here. We're going to turn off the first character. Turn on the second character. He's going to come in from the side here. So in that group, I have 2 sets of eyes and 4 different mouths. Okay, and then he's got his own hand and heart that's going to be moving too, and then the speech bubble is going to be different also. So that's pretty much it. If you are interested in getting all of these assets, go over to the Patreon. I'll put the link on the screen right now. It'll also be in the description below, so you can go check that out and get all of the assets for both of my YouTube channels for one low price. All right, so let's move on over to Dreams. So I'm going to click in the top right corner, that plus mark right there, and we're going to start us a new file here. Now you can scroll through all of the different sizes that you want, but I'm going to stick with widescreen empty. Okay, here we are. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click on the title, which is Dream 47. Yours will be Dream and whatever number, unless you've renamed it. Frames per second, we're going to change that to 12, which is frame by frame. And the duration, we're going to change it to, I'm going to start off with 10 seconds, but we might shorten that later. And then for this 1 minute mark, you just click over here. That's the 1 hour, that's the 1 minute, hit backspace, and that will go away. So we've got 12 frames per second, 10-second animation, 1920 by 1080, hit done, and here we are. Now we need to bring our Procreate files over into Procreate Dreams. So the way I like to do it is go into Procreate, go into Gallery View, and then hold down your finger on it until you can move it around. Don't pick your finger up. Get out of that program, go into Dreams, and then drop it right in just like that. Okay, here we are, and I'm going to resize this just a bit because they are both the same exact size, so it's really difficult to get it perfect. But if we resize it a bit, it's much easier. All right, so for right now, what we all have is a picture file. So if I push play, it's not going to do anything because it's just a picture. All right, so we need to remedy that. What I'm going to do first is stretch out my timeline here by using 3 fingers. 3-finger swipe. Okay, and then we need to long press on our file here and convert layers to tracks. So now you can see it has made a group here, and if we want to open that group, we hit the little arrow right there, and there is all of the things that we had over in Procreate with all the layers intact. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have our character pop up. So we need to turn off this second character, and we're going to turn on the first character, and we're going to take his hand and turn it off for right now. All right, so what I want to do is I don't want that mouth right there that's on, so I'm going to open up my first character. We're going to turn off that mouth. We're going to turn on the smiley one. So he's going to pop up with a smile. Alright, and now we can close that first character group again. We're going to animate him. So what we're going to do is click on the little film clacker there, and we're going to hit move and scale. We're going to start him down off the screen. Alright, and then we want him to stay off the screen for a bit, so I'm going to bring it over, and I'm going to create a new keyframe, but I'm not going to move it yet. And then we're going to come over just a little bit more, and now we're going to move him. It's going to have him pop up just like that. Okay, so we can see what this looks like. Boop. Alright, and what I want to do is I want to long press on that keyframe line right here, and I'm going to set all the easings to linear. So what that's going to do is going to cause the speed to remain the same from start to finish and not speed up or slow down. So, boop, pops up. That's what we wanted. Alright, now we need to get his arm to come up. So we're going to start off with this hand heart arm, and we're going to turn it on. So after he pops up, so about right there, we're going to move and scale, take it off of the screen. Alright, and then from there, we're going to have it come up and put up a heart on the screen, just like that. Okay, there we go. And now we want that arm to come back off. So that arm is included in this hand heart group, so we need to open up that group right there. Alright, and then we can go to the arm, which is this black part right here. Okay, I'm going to hit a move and scale on it. And then we're going to come over just a tad bit, hit it again, and then make it go down. Alright, now we can close that hand heart group again. So we should have that full animation of him popping up, heart sticking up there, and then the hand going back down. Alright, that's perfect. Okay, and now we're going to make him say something. So we're going to have the speech bubble pop up now. So that's this one right here. So after he puts it here, and his hand disappears, now that speech bubble is going to come on. We're going to move and scale it. I want it to start small, right here. And actually we're going to move the track back up to where you get your clacker again. We're going to click on it and hit edit and split it. I'm going to turn off that first one. I don't want it to show until right there. And then from here, I want it to get bigger. So he's going to say, that's for you. That's for you. Alright. So I'm going to make it get bigger to maybe about move and scale. Maybe about right there. Okay. Alright, now we need to get his mouth moving. Alright, so he's going to say, that's for you. Alright, so I'm going to go to my first character here. Remember, the mouths are in there. So I'm going to make him start talking about right there. So I'm going to open up that first character. And what we're going to do is go down to this mouth. So he's going to start talking about right there. So I'm going to edit and split it. Alright? And then we're going to go up to this next mouth and edit and split it. So we're going to turn off this one and turn that one on. So it's going to switch from the smile to that. Alright, now we're going to edit and split it again. Go up to the next mouth. Edit and split that one. Now we're going to turn this one off and turn that one on. So that's for, and then the U. So we're going to do the same thing. Edit, split. Go up to this mouth. It's not on. Make sure you want these splits to be kind of in the same position. Edit, split. Let's turn that one on. I'll turn that one off. Let's see if that's a good transition. Yep, that's for you. So if you're enjoying the content, I have a small favor to ask that makes a huge difference. Subscribing to my channel is like giving a virtual high five, and it means the world to me. When you hit that subscribe button, you're not just supporting the channel, you're joining an incredible community of awesome people who love art just as much as you do. Imagine being part of something bigger where every view, like, and comment helps us grow and reach more awesome folks just like you. Plus, subscribing is super easy. It's just one click, but that one click has a ripple effect, helping me create more content, bringing new ideas to life, and spreading positivity all around. And hey, in the spirit of kindness, how about this? Subscribe and then go out and do something nice for someone today. Hold the door open for a stranger, leave a kind note for a coworker, or simply smile at someone who looks like they need it. Let's make the world a bit brighter together. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and let's make amazing things happen. Thank you for your support. You're the reason this channel exists. Okay, and then after the U, he's going to go back to his smile. So you're going to edit, split it again, turn that one off, and go down to the smile. Edit, split that one, and turn that one on. So it looks like we got the mouth overlap just a bit, so we need to fix that. So what we're going to do is maybe slide this over a bit. There we go. Now that transition's good. Okay, so that is that. That's for you. Okay, and then after he says that's for you, and the smile comes back on, that's for you box is going to shrink until it disappears. So that's for you. Smile comes back. So we're going to do a move and scale from here and just come over a bit and then take it all the way till we barely can see it. All right, and then we're going to split it. We're going to make it sure you won't split right here. You got to have your clacker up on the main track. Edit, split it, and then it's going to disappear because we're going to turn it off. That's for you. There it goes away. And I want this that's for you to shake a bit. So after it's big, right about here, we're going to start having it shake. So we're going to come down here and we're going to just move it a bit and then come over just a bit more. And if you need to stretch, 3-finger stretch it out so it's easier to put keyframes in between. No, we don't want to do that, but that's fine, I guess. And then we're going to come over here. I'm going to make it move this way. And we're just going to keep making it shake around until it fades out. And then it starts to fade out. So let's see what that looks like. That's for you. Yep, and then fades out. Good. That's what he wanted. Okay, now he's going to go back down now. So we need to go to our first character. We're going to close him because we're going to animate him all together now. That's for you. Shakes a bit, disappears, and then he's going to, maybe as it's going down, we'll click on it there, and then we'll come over here until it disappears, and then we'll make him go off the screen. That's for you. Boom, and he goes away. All right, now we're done with that first character. We're going to go to the second hand now. All right, and we're going to have the second hand come in about right here. We're going to move and scale. It's off right now, so we need to turn it on. And I resized it, which I do not want. Take it off the screen here. And then we're going to make it pop up to about right there. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to open up that hand group right there. We're going to go down to the hand. And then we're going to set a keyframe right there. And then we're going to have him go out. All right, so just like that. All right, and now we need that second character to pop on the screen. Okay, so let's go after the hand. So after that guy leaves, we're going to edit, we can split it, and then turn off that first one. And then we'll do keyframes from here. Move and scale, we'll take him off. I want to come in from the side. So the heart goes up, and then he's going to slide onto the screen from here. Goes kind of quickly. So maybe about right there. Comes on the screen. Alright, so we need to open up that second character sheet. We need to turn off some assets. We got too many things on at the same time. So turn off that round mouth. We're going to turn off those closed eyes. I think it's that. No, not this mouth. And maybe this one. There we go. No. This one. There we go. Alright. So now when he comes on screen, comes on the screen. Alright. And now he's going to say something else. We're going to have a speech bubble again. Alright, so comes on right there. Alright, now I want his eyes to change from the big ones to the slant one, just the slit. So what I'm going to do is edit and split that. I think that was the mouth. Yeah, it was the mouth. Alright, I don't want to do that. I'm going to two finger undo that. Two finger, there we go. We're back to no split. So I need to go to the eyes. So right when he starts talking, edit, split, edit, split. I'm going to have the big eyes to turn off and the little ones are going to turn on. Okay. Now we're going to have the speech bubble pop up. Okay, so now it's going to, right here, we're going to edit it, split it, we're going to turn it on right here, and then we're going to make it get bigger like the other one did, from small to big. So we're going to hit a move and scale, shrink that down to right here, and then come over. We're going to have it get bigger. Okay, here we go. And then we want him to talk starting about right here. Alright, so we're going to open up our second character again. We're going to do the same thing like we did with the mouth. So he's going to start talking maybe about right here, I guess, is a good spot. So we're going to edit and split that mouth. Go up to the next one. Edit, split it. We're going to turn that one off, turn that one on. So he's going to say, now, edit, split it, go up to the other one, edit, split it, turn that one off, turn that one on. Now, you, and the you and the have is going to be the same. Now you have, so we're going to edit, split that, edit, split that one, turn that one on. Now you have two. We're going to leave that two up for a second. We're going to edit, split it. We're going to turn it off. And we're going to go down to that first mouth, which is, I think, right here. Edit, split, turn that one on. And that's perfect. Now you have two. All right, and then we're going to have those words shake too. So let's go up to where it says, now you have two. I'm going to make it start shaking about right here. So come down here to the move and scale keyframe. And just move it around a little bit. Alright, and that should be it. Now you have two. Alright, and now what I want to do, there's one more thing I wanted to do that I forgot to do when we had the first character's face up. So we're going to go back over to that one. So that was in the beginning here. So before he leaves out, I wanted him to blink. So let me see, where's his face? Right here. There's his eyes right here. That's for you. Alright, and then right here we're going to have him blink. And the easiest way to do this is to start a new track on top of his eyes. So hit the plus mark, track. We're going to take our pencil And we're going to go into drawing mode, which is that little squiggly line right there. And we're going to take this pink color right here, his body. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw through his eyes right here. And then we're going to come over in the next frame. And leave just a little bit on the bottom there. Make my pen a little bit bigger. And then we're going to make it just, that's it. It's just going to pop back up to the big eyes. So we'll look at that blink here. Boop. There we go. Alright. And that is going to do it. I will leave the final animation at the end of the screen with some cool audio clips to go along with it. I hope this has helped you guys out. If you have any questions whatsoever, put them in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to answer every single one of them. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have not subscribed, please do so. And don't forget about the Patreon if you want the assets. And I will see you next week for another Procreate or Procreate Dreams tutorial. Take care.
That's for you. Now you have two.